Hi guys, it's Halloween. As you can see, I've done my makeup and everything. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be. I've kind of gone for vampire and undead, so I'm an undead vampire. I hope you like the lighting. I do have a lava lamp here, but it's not really working very well. It's green, it's supposed to be eerie, and then I have my other lamp here, which is like blue, as you can tell, because the lighting is blue. I thought I'd go for a bit of creepy lighting. But I did notice that when I just had the lava lamp on and didn't have that lamp on in the dark, you could just see my face, and it was just a bit like, too much. Because, I mean, if you wake up to just this, or you see just this, you'd be like, fuck. So, yeah, I am going to do a quiz. Sorry, Charlotte, I stole your idea, but I couldn't think of anything else. So yeah, I do realise Halloween was yesterday, and I hope you guys got loads and loads of sweets and shits. Because I'm recording this the date, like, before Halloween, I don't actually know how my Halloween's been yet, so hopefully it'll be good. I am arranging to meet up with Alex, and he's recording on Halloween, so I might be in his video too. Anyway, let's start this quiz then. Let's see. Okay, the first question, I've just read this. I probably should have read this before I started recording, but yeah. What are young virgins said to see if they light a candle and look in the mirror on Halloween? A dead relative, a ghost, their future husband, their future self. I don't know. I'll go for their future husband, just because I think this quiz is going on the fact that you haven't had sex before marriage kind of thing. Where do vampires assemble on Halloween? In a pub in Camden. They stay in It's All Too Commercial, Transylvania, their local cemetery. Well, I don't want to say Transylvania, but I think that'll be the answer. I'd love to say a pub in Camden, just because that would be wicked. Let's go to a pub in Camden, guys. Which of these 20th century American icons died on Halloween? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'd love to say Kurt Cobain, just because I loved Kurt Cobain. I'm going to say Kurt Cobain, because I'm not sorry if you're American, I don't really know half these people. Kurt Cobain is the only one on the list. Actually, no, James Dean, I recognise that name. But, yeah. Okay, release dates for scary films are frequently clustered around Halloween, but October 31st only falls on a Friday every 3 years. Which of these late October releases had Halloween itself in its UK release date? The Exorcist, The Grudge, The Blair Witch Project, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna go for The Grudge, because that film is scary as fuck. From which phrase is the word Halloween derived? Well, this was on Charlotte's quiz, so I know this, but I'll read out the answers anyway. It says, the first one's Hello Weenie One, Hell of an Evening, All Hallows Eve, Hall of Screams. You see, to me, there is only one evident answer there anyway, even though I already know the answer, but yeah. Okay, next question. There are only 10, I'm on number 6. Which Plymouth organisation is offering sorry no trick-or-treat posters for displaying windows by city residents? Really? That's not even a Halloween question. Plymouth Police, Plymouth Council, Plymouth, the football club. I don't even know what that word says. The Honourable Brethren of something vampires. I'm gonna go with the council just because I don't think vampires have sort of given out leaflets. Why is Halloween the busiest time of the year for David Bowman? Who's David Bowman? God, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, you don't know David Bowman? Like, yeah, I don't know who he is. He heads a theatre company that reenacts Hammer horror films. He runs Britain's biggest fancy dress shop. He owns the UK's biggest pumpkin farm. He's Britain's chief vampire. I'm gonna say Britain's biggest fancy dress shop. If it is that answer, if you don't know who he is, then it's understandable as well. What were the first jack-o'-lanterns made of? Pumpkins, swede, marrows, turnips. I want to say marrows. Actually, no, wait, I don't think I even know what a marrow is. Isn't Amara that purple one? Yeah, because I'm thinking about butternut squash. Pumpkin sweet. I hope it's pumpkins, but I think maybe turnips. I've gone for turnips. How did Russian or Orthodox protesters demonstrating against the celebration of Halloween describe it? A disgusting pagan festival, a repugnant celebration of evil, not the harmless fun that people think it is, a glorification of the... I don't even know what that says. Something and naughty. I'm going to say a repugnant celebration of evil, just because that sounds like something protesters will say. Okay. By how much has spending on Halloween in Britain increased over the last 5 years? 600 is 50%, 100%, 900%, 600%. I'm going to go 600%. Because Halloween has just become so much more commercialized. Okay, let's submit that. Let's see. Oh my god. I only scored 3 out of 10. That's ridiculous. I thought I knew that. Okay. I got the first one right, which was the one about the mirror thing. Where do vampires assemble on Halloween? They stay in, it's all too commercial, was one I got wrong. River Phoenix died on Halloween. Again, I didn't know who that was. Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake was on Halloween. All Hallows Eve, I got right. Obviously, I already knew that one. And then, the Plymouth thing with the leaflets was the police. Well, I was debating between those two, but yeah. He owns the UK's biggest pumpkin farm. That's who David Bowman is. Now, if you ever get a question about him, you know who he is, even though it probably won't ever come up ever again. What were the first jack-o'-lanterns made out of? Oh, I got that right. It was turnips. Number 9. They said it was a disgusting pagan festival. Oh my gosh. Number 10. It was 900%. 900% has how much it's increased. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so I did pretty crap. If you guys think you can do better, which you probably can, I will put the link in the description and you guys can try out the quiz yourself. That's been it for me for Halloween. I hope you guys had a nice time, and I hope I will have a nice time because I'm currently recording this and I think it is Monday. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys next Thursday or whenever I record that. I tend to record them before Thursday, so I'll see you guys next week. Have a good Halloween.